for sure. Besides, her activities with the Altar Guild, the book club, the Chamber of Commerce, and the new Discover Last Chance Association didn't give her much time for romance. Ms. Miriam spoke again in a voice as ancient as faded parchment.
I declare, you young people are so impatient. Well, you listen up now. I came over here to tell you that your soulmate will arrive just as soon as you set your mind to helping your sister tie the knot.
Well, that was sort of a letdown. For one glorious moment, Sabina had thought this visit was about her. But of course it made total sense that Ms. Miriam would consult her about Lucy. And yet, unwanted envy pricked Sabina like a lance. Ms. Miriam, I do appreciate this advice. You've made my day. The stiff, brittle words felt sour in Sabina's mouth.
I have?
The old lady's white brows arched.
I would have thought you'd be annoyed with me, since I'm asking you to think about someone else.
Sabina's composure crumbled. How could anyone accuse her of not caring about Lucy? I love my sister, Ms. Miriam. I would do anything for her.
If you love her, girl, then get out of her way. Let her discover the truth.
The truth? The old woman gave her a stare so penetrating, it probably could have pierced the vault at Fort Knox. It was hard to believe that Miriam's mind, or eyesight, was going when her look was so keen.
Yes, the truth. You don't ask a fish about the water, do you?
Huh?
You know, a fish doesn't see the water. It's right there in front of his eyeballs. It's the God's honest truth that people never notice what's right in front of their faces. Your sister is like that, and I think you're part of the problem.
I am? How? Just then, Mama came striding through the front door, dressed in her usual shabby chic ensemble, composed of a hand-sewn flowered skirt, a sleeveless jean jacket, and a vintage lace blouse. Mama also wore a pair of blinged-out cowboy boots she'd picked up in San Antonio last year on one of Daddy's business trips. Mama was trying hard not to grow old.
"Oh, hey, Miss Miriam. What brings you to Last Chance Around?"
Mama's high-pitched voice sounded as young as she wished she still was.
"I came to give your daughter advice."
Mama lit up like the Vegas Strip at midnight.
"You did? How wonderful!" "Well, maybe not."
Miriam turned and gave Sabina another pointed look.
"You need to give your sister space. You hear?"
"Space?" Mama blinked in befuddlement.
"That's what I said, isn't it? I always say what I mean."
That was a debatable point, but Sabina was not about to get into an argument with Miriam Randall. Not when she was delivering marital advice. But Mama had been waiting a long, long time for Miriam to darken one of her daughter's doors. So as usual, Mama blundered ahead like a blind horse.
"What did you tell her, Miriam?" "I told her that she needed to make sure of her sister's happiness before she can ever find her own."
"Well, that's good news, isn't it?" Before Miriam could say another word, Dash Randall came striding into the store.
"Aunt Mim, what are you doing here in your house dress?"
he asked. Ms. Miriam pulled herself up straight.
"I had urgent business here."
Dash cast his gaze from Sabina to Mama and back again.
"Morning, ladies. I think I should caution you that Aunt Mim hasn't been herself the last few days."
He gave them both a charming, lopsided grin and then gently took his aunt's arm.
"Come on now. You need to get dressed for the senior center, and then there's the Pearly Girls meeting later."
"I was helping them."